Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Now the original NUKETOWN map from Black Ops 1 has returned in Black Ops 6. So if you're planning on rinsing the iconic map, getting those high kill gameplays, lots of XP, and just having lots and lots of fun like you would have done back in 2010, you'll need all the best class of loadouts you possibly can to make sure you're living the dream life once again. Now very few Call of Duty maps can boast the legacy of NUKETOWN. After first arriving in the original Black Ops game, it's gone on to be probably the most iconic and one of Treyarch's most popular maps of all time, maybe one of the most popular maps in Call of Duty as well, and it has been remade and revamped in multiple different games such as Black Ops 3, Cold War, Black Ops 4, you know, it has had a few different revamps. However, we've now got the original NUKETOWN in Black Ops 6 and it's back, like I said, in all its glory. So today we're going to discuss the top 3 loadouts you guys want to be using so you can rinse these enemies and enjoy this double XP weekend on top. So there's a bit to get through today, guys, so if you haven't already and if you are new around here, make sure you do subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications so you don't miss a single video, and make sure you drop a like if you use any of these class setups. And just a quick shout out for one of my partners, Control Freaks. They've got some Black Ops 6 control freaks you guys can take full advantage of to help improve your accuracy in game, and you'll also get some additional in-game content as well that you guys can get with that. You can use code FloppyPenguin to get 12% off at checkout, or alternatively you can click the link down below and save yourself some money when purchasing the Control Freaks. But in terms of the class setups then, guys, I have picked 3 class setups you guys can use. Now these ones, we have 2 SMGs and we also have 1 shotgun, so it's up to yourself if you want to try these out, but personally I've been using these and I cannot complain whatsoever. Now my to-go weapon I would say is going to be the C9. I've been using this a lot lately, really enjoying using it. It's literally the first SMG that you guys can unlock, so if you are a low level and once you level up this gun, you're gonna have a lot of fun with it. But first of all, I always use a frag as my lethal, flashbangs as my tactical, the assault pack is always my failed upgrade, and then in terms of perks, I always use ghost, forward intel, and cold-blooded, so then we can get that recon speciality. And tactical experts, pretty much what I always use, because those concussions and flashes, we always want as much as we can in game. Secondary launcher, I'm using the HE one at the minute just because I'm trying to get that gold. But in terms of the C9 class setup then, we are going to use the Redwell reflex. I really do like this reflex. Sometimes I use maybe the Merlin reflex, but usually it is the Redwell reflex on this weapon. We then are going to use a suppressor just to keep us off the minimap and no firing ping. I like to get really deep in enemy spawns with this weapon. Barrel, we're going to use the reinforced barrel. Now this increases your damage range by 2 and your bullet velocity. You want to make sure this has got all different ranges. Not all the class setups I've got for this video are more long range. This one is, like I said, I want to use this as a long range, medium and short range as well. I want to be a very diverse weapon. Always need extended mags on this map anyway, so you're going to need the extended mag 1. It's got a decent reload quickness. Obviously you're going to get a slowed down reload quickness, but compared to the extended mag 2, you're better off not having it, because the reload and the ADS and everything just gets absolutely destroyed on it. Flip mag, it's quick but you lose out on ammo very quickly, and same with fast mag as well. And then for the stock, we are going to use infiltrator stock. There's a few other options on there, but I really like the infiltrator stock. You don't necessarily need the balance stock. That would give you strafing movement speed, hip fire movement speed, and aim walking movement speed. But to be honest with you, you're playing NUKETOWN, you don't need to be strafing mentally too much, so I just use the infiltrator stock, which increases your aim, walking, movement speed. So the next weapon we're going to use is the KSV. Exact same for my perks, tactical, lethal, etc. But for this, we're going to go a little bit more rushy. We're going to go something that's a bit more close up and personal. So if you are rushing the enemy house, this is going to be the perfect class setup for you. So we are going to use the ported compensator. This will increase your first shot recoil control, which is always a bonus, and the vertical recoil control as well, because there's a bit of a kick on this in terms of recoil. This is probably not the best for all-round long range, medium range kind of SMG, but it is definitely the fastest TTK weapon in the game. We're then going to use the reinforced barrel. This is going to increase your damage range and bullet velocity. Then we're going to use the vertical foregrip. This will increase your horizontal recoil control. Then we are going to use the extended mag 1. Once again, like I said, you do fly down ammo pretty quickly in your magazine. 30 round clips are just not big enough anymore, especially if you are playing NUKETOWN, trying to get those higher kill gameplays. If you're sat on a dom flag or anything like that, you definitely need to make sure you use an extended mag. And then we are going to use the CQB grip. This is going to increase your dive to fire speed, your slide to fire speed, and sprint to fire speed. Like I said, this is going to be your rushing class setup. This has got the highest TTK out of the class setups I am showing you today. So this is the one that you need to make sure you got your snappy sights up. You can get moved around really quickly. You definitely want to be trying this one out. This is probably, like I said, I like to use this if I am rushing. I use the C9 if I'm playing a little bit more defensively and sat back a little bit more. It all depends on what kind of lobby you end up in, because you can never guarantee if you're going to end up in a really sweaty lobby or a lobby where you can be extremely sweaty as well. And then lastly, guys, I might get some hate for this, but in all honesty, I don't really care, because this is a disgusting weapon to be using in NUKETOWN. Sitting in houses, sitting on B flags, sitting on hard points, this is going to absolutely annoy the hell out of the enemy team. And that is the Marine SP. Once again, all the tactical lethal perks, etc. is all going to be exact same for me on my class setup, but you can change them if you want to. Now, the Marine SP is a disgusting shotgun, and what makes it worse is these attachments. So you want to use the modified choke for the muzzle. This will increase your ADS pellet spread, and then you also want to use the reinforced barrel. Now, this is going to increase your vertical recoil control, magazine ammo capacity, and damage range. Then for stock, we're going to use the light stock. This will increase your hip fire movement speed, your movement speed, strafing movement speed, and then we're going to use a laser, which is just going to help with your ADS. So your hip fire to ADS accuracy is going to be a lot better. It's going to be increased by 3, because accuracy on this weapon is kind of pants, so you want to try and increase it wherever you can. And then lastly, we are going to use rapid fire. So it improves pump guide rods, decreases the time it takes to rechamber, but slightly reduces recoil control and damage range. So the rechamber speed is increased by 2, fire rate by 1, vertical recoil control and horizontal recoil control is decreased by 2, and then your damage range is decreased by 1. But this is an up close and personal weapon. This is going to get you some disgusting kills, and you're going to feel like an absolute minger using this gun, but who cares? You are going to get yourself a lot of kills and have a lot of fun with this shotgun. If you've not already noticed, like I said, I am using 3 blue perks, so we get that recon specialist. This is absolutely brilliant. Basically, when you die and you respawn, you can basically see through walls, and that's going to be a huge advantage for NUKETOWN. Now, what will happen is enemies can be seen through walls for a short time after respawn. A HUD edge indicator flashes when an enemy is outside your view. Leave no death skulls when killing enemies. Now, the great thing about this as well is the first thing is when you respawn, and if you are getting spawn trapped, you can see exactly whereabouts they are, so you can actually hurry up and get that kill, so then you can push out of your spawn, because you're going to get spawn trapped in some games on NUKETOWN. It is going to happen. And the second thing on here is as well, it leaves no death skulls when killing enemies. So if you're that guy that is sitting in the enemy spawn and you are the guy that's doing the spawn trapping, you're going to want to make sure that you're not leaving any death skulls if you're in the building that come close to you, and then people don't know where you are, which is always a bonus. But yeah, guys, they are the top 3 class setups you guys want to be using whilst playing NUKETOWN 24/7. This is going to help you rank up very, very quickly. Obviously, each person is going to play this NUKETOWN map a lot different. Some people are going to be grinding for XP to prestige quicker. Some are going to be grinding their camo challenges. But let me know your thoughts and opinions down below on the class setups. If you enjoyed today's video, smash that thumbs up, subscribe if you're new. But anyway, guys, as always, I'll catch you on the next video.